x squared plus 2x plus, no, that is minus 35 equals 0. And take note, once you are working and you see x squared, you see another x in one expression, and you see a constant, that is a number without a variable, that's a constant. Get ready for quadratic. You can dodge this. You can only dodge this when this square is not here, right? So be very careful. So how will you know whether something will become a quadratic equation? The very moment you see x squared with another 3x not squared, get ready for quadratic. Good. So as usual, what two numbers will I multiply and get minus 35? So here is 1 times minus 35. I get minus 35 here. Good. So I'll test my factors. Two numbers I multiply and get minus 35. But when I add, I get 2. Why? It is a quadratic expression. It is a 3-term quadratic expression. 1, 2, 3. We can't group. So we need to make it a 4-term. That is why we have to make assumption based on this middleman. If you are still struggling with this quadratic, check some of our videos, decode quadratic trinomials, and you understand them well. And let's continue. Factors of minus 35, right? So I have 7 by minus 5, I get minus 35. It seems to be working. Let me add them the same way and check whether I'll get this middle term. That is minus 5. I get 2. Good. It means my factors are 7x minus 5x. Now let me chip them in. X squared plus 7x minus 5x minus 35 equals what? 0. So I group. Method of grouping. So I factor x out. X plus 7. We factor 5 out. Why 5? Yes, 5 here, instead 5 here. 5 can go here. I can't factor x out because there's no x here. Okay? That is from the concept of factorization. Minus 5. This minus belongs to this 5. Now minus 5 into minus 35 will give you positive 7. And take note. Whatever you get here, you get the same thing here. Now you factor 1. You put the outsiders together. Put them together. Remember, it is equal to 0. Oh. These are factors. Now once you see 0, it means you have to solve further to get roots. So implication implies x plus 7 equals 0. S equals minus 7. Are you okay? Good. So anytime you see a quadratic factors with 0, you can't just stop there. You have to go on to do for the roots. But without a 0, it's okay, you can just stop. Remember. Good. Now also, why do I say also? I'm done with this and I'm here. So I can say also. Also, x minus 5 equals 0. S equals 5. I have two answers here. Negative 7 and 5. And the base cannot be negative, right? So since the base cannot be negative, therefore x equals what? 5. That is the answer. Are you okay now? Good. Okay, let's look at the next question. A number is written as 14 base n. If 3 times that number, so this is a key word. 3 times that number is equal to 45 base n, find the value of n. So a number is written as 14 base n. Just do that. Solution. 14 base n. That's all. If 3 times this number, meaning this, multiply by 3. Are you okay? Good. It's the same as you writing this. Obviously, it's okay. So, if 3 times that number equals, are you okay? Equals 45 base n. Find n, that is all. So, the best thing for you to do is to keep this 3 out. You solve your problem here first. Bracket first, right? You have a problem in your house. You don't want to solve a problem in your house. You want to go outside the house and solve another problem. It's not going to work that way. So deal with your house problem first. Now that is 4 times n, agreed? Plus 5 times n. So powers, not continuous. Now that is n plus 4. Every number raised above 0 is 1. So 4, 1, 4. Are you okay here? Good. Now that is 4n. Every number raised above 0 is still 1. So 5. I have 3n plus 12. 4, 3, 12. Equals 4n plus 5. Now, this 5 can go there. So I'm going to get 12 minus 5. Now that is 4n. It was already here. Now you are leaving to join him there. It becomes 3n. Now 12 minus 5, I'll get 7. And this is what? N. The answer is 7. So there is a last question on equations involving number bases. Okay, so we are done with equations in number bases, right? Now let's look at operations in number bases. How do we add and subtract in number bases? How do we multiply in number bases? Wonderful. Understand the mechanic, I don't know. That's what you know. Wonderful. So let's go. Now the first one. Evaluate 523 base 7 minus 65 base 7. Now you don't expect me to just start solving this. No. You have to test what is in your mind. Now let's go. Let's go to primary. What is it primary? Somewhere from class 2, class 3, right? If you cannot get this concept, it means you can't come here. You remember? Class 2, class 3, right? So I want to subtract 6 from 3. You remember? Is that possible? So I'll borrow 1 from here. Then I'll put it here. That will be what? 10. So we'll be left with a single 1 here. I'll write these small things on top to guide me, right? Good. Now, 10 plus 3 is 13. 13 minus 5. 8. Good. Now, can you subtract 6 from 1? I have to borrow it again, right? I'll put it here. That's 10. So 4 will be left here. You agree? Good. Now, 10 plus 1. What is it? 11. 6 from 11. 5. Is that not what you saw in primary? No. If you have a problem here, it means you have a problem for primary. I've not even attacked this question, please. Look at it well. So that is 4. Nothing here. That's 4 here. And you get this answer right in primary. And you say you are correct. That's good. Now what's something here? Where on earth can you borrow a number and say it is 10? That's what you were told. How can you just borrow 1 year and you tell that it's 10? And you accepted it? Yeah, you think about it and see. And see, you borrowed 1 from here. Here was just 1, right? You borrowed 1, it was a 10. Good. And if it is still 10, why did you consider this 1 as 10 and you want to borrow again to add up and say 11? Was there a problem in primary? Was there a problem? Okay, this was a secret. Any number you see in your life is in automatic base 10. So when you were borrowing, you were indirectly borrowing from base 10. That is when you borrow, it is 10. Case closed. And when you have base 10, the answer you write should not be bigger than 10. Anytime you get 18, you remember what you do? You write 8, carry 1. So you can never write 18. Good, unless it's a large ticket that you want to write. So you were working in base 10. That was the secret. That is why when you borrowed, it was 10. You were not told. Be that they didn't know. Or you didn't ask. Now, let's work in base 7. See, before you come, you have to do this. You have to understand me first, right? And let's go. Base 7. 5, 2, 3, 65.